Men aren't dying young at high enough rates. Not all men get laid, historically, traditionally, anything. Genetics show bottlenecks in male reproduction because men basically had harems and little men were always pawns and cannon fodder. They didn't get a chance to fester in their bitterness, they died. There were places for incels, like religious positions, and that's gone too. The natural balance is off. Too many low quality men aren't able to live. Sorry, it's hard for me to keep a straight face. Too many low quality men are enabled to live, produce nothing, and blame everyone else for their inferiority. Well, where do I start with this? So obviously this is a Reddit post, I believe. I'm not even sure what this is. It's just from some random comment that this girl randomly posted on the internet. I don't know where, but I'm not going to show her name because last time I did that, I got hit with a, they took my video down. So I'm just going to read this and just sort of dissect it. Obviously, this girl is a feminist. Obviously, she's mad. She's probably mad that guys who've taken the red pill are calling her out on her bullshit. Not only that, this is obviously a, this is a post or a, whatever this is coming from a place of privilege. The tone of this wordage, the way she's saying it, is coming from a place of privilege and as well as like hate. So I would say this is a privileged feminist, right? Now, this kind of thought has been going around a lot that, low quality men just need to die off. And it's silliness, because what is a low quality man, right? Oh, is he going through a hard time in his life? Is he, over 30 and he is not married, and is he hasn't reproduced? I mean, I've seen everything. I've seen homeless guys have babies. I've seen the worst of the worst guys reproduce. So this logic is retarded. I've seen drug dealers knock up women, right? It's not hard to get a woman pregnant. It's not hard to find a woman willing to sleep with you in this day and age. Okay? And I know there is a lot of incels out there. So it's not that, guys are having a hard time finding a woman to impregnate. It's that guys are having a hard time finding a quality woman to impregnate. Okay? Or a quality woman to settle down with. It's easy to just go out and knock up some dumb slut. The point is, you don't want to do that. And I don't think these women understand this. I don't think these feminists understand that guys have standards too. And they think just because guys want to fuck them, that all of a sudden that means that guys want to love them, or all of a sudden that means guys want to have a baby with them. That's not true. There's such a thing in the world called nuance. Okay? And you don't understand nuance if you think that every guy wants to settle down with you and have a baby. That is not the case. And if you're a good-looking woman, you are privileged, because not every woman is good-looking. And good-looking women, because of gynocentrism, they get all the focus and they get all the attention, and everybody wants to have sex with them. And women translate that into thinking that, oh, just because guys want to have sex with them, that means guys want to reproduce with them. No. Yes, sex is a biological drive for reproduction, but that doesn't mean that we want to actually come inside you and knock you up. Okay? So, pretty silly. Not all men get laid, historically, traditionally, anything. So, okay, so she says genetics show bottlenecks in male reproduction because men basically had harems. That's silly. That's just not. You're gonna have a hard time proving that every man had a harem, and it's just silly. That's a stupid. No, the top 5% or top 1 to 5% of men had harems, as they still do today. That's just female nature, hypergamy. Women are going to gravitate up. Oh, and because you gravitate up, then there's going to be a whole lot of men who are missing out Yeah. Okay, so they deserve to die because genetically they are not good looking as other men, because biologically they're not as strong as other men. So you think just because of genetics people should die? I mean, what is that? Fucking eugenics? I mean, that's just sick. It's well, it's just the way things are. No, it's not the way things are, because we don't do that as human beings, first of all. Second of all, historically, no, you're wrong. The Chads were the ones who went to war. She's trying to say that the pawns were cannon fodder. No, maybe the social pawns, but guess what? Not everybody is a son of a governor. Not everybody is a son of a king or queen. I mean, guys had to go to war. Chads, along with incels, they all went to war, whether they were good looking or not. In fact, the more Chad you were, the easier it was for you to, the higher chance you would actually go to war. There were places for incels like religious positions, and that's gone too. No, it's not. No, it's not. The church hasn't gone anywhere. You can still be a pope. You can still be a cardinal. You can still be a bishop. What are you talking about? If anyone's genetics needs to die off, it's yours, because you are an idiot. The religious places for incels, like religious positions, that is not an incel. An incel is, first of all, the term incel doesn't even make sense anyways. It's an involuntary celibate. Celibacy in and of itself implies a voluntary choice. So you can't, the word incel, it doesn't even make sense. And these women are at war with incels. They're really at war with the red pill, because the red pill is what calls them out on their bullshit. And then what they do in turn, any guy who's calling them out on their bullshit, they call them an incel. It's the same with anybody who doesn't agree with your liberal position. You call them a Nazi. It's just silliness. It's idiocy. It's why everybody hates the left now, or anybody who's, I shouldn't say everybody, but anybody who doesn't benefit from the left. People don't like the left, which is why Donald Trump is our president, because you assholes on the left, with your identity politics and your emotional bullshit. Anyway, so it's the same thing. You are mad at people who are telling the truth because you don't like the truth, and so you're going to call them names. Okay, you cannot be a priest and an incel, because to be a priest, priests are vocels, voluntary celibates. Okay, which is redundant. It's a redundant term. Okay, because the term celibacy implies voluntary, willful choice. So the word incel is silly. Okay, anyway, so but they weren't incels either. They're vocels. You dumb bitch. The natural balance is off. Too many low quality men aren't able to live. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. There was no, oh, okay, so 100 years ago, every man was a Chad. Listen, you dumb bitch. 200 years ago, 150, 200 years ago, people didn't live past 40. Look it up, you moron. I mean, everything about this is just so stupid. Quality men are enabled to live, too many low quality men are enabled to live, produce nothing, and blame everyone else for their inferiority. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's going on. No, in reality, you are a slut. You are sleeping around. You don't have a good quality character, which is why you don't have a good quality man in your life, which is why you're sleeping around, and you're just choosing the highest quality guys you can because you got some good looks, and that's it. And if guys are mad at you, it's because you're paying too much damn attention online. You're not living your life. You're online too much, and you're reading the red pill, complaints, which are valid, and then you get mad and upset because you fall into the category of what these guys are talking about. You're the slut who's choosing the high quality guys, and you're not even settling down with them. You're riding the cock carousel, and then you get mad and you say, oh, you're all just incels because they're telling the truth about you. And then you want to take it to another level and say, oh, it's, historically the genetics. You're a fucking idiot. You don't know anything about history, okay? You don't know anything about war. You don't know anything about patriarchy or harems or how harems started. You just pull some dumb bullshit theory out of your ass and you put it out there. And yeah, I mean, this is just the stupidest thing. Men aren't dying young at high enough rates. First of all, like I said, 200 years ago, everybody, men and women, were barely lasting past 45. All right? So, no, your theory is retarded. Oh, okay, so if a man doesn't procreate, he dies? Like, what is that? What kind of, what? If a man doesn't have a kid, he's gonna die? No, like, you're just stupid. Like, you're just dumb. That you are just stupid, lady. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Keep on exposing these thoughts, guys. Keep on, promoting the red pill, because I love this type of shit. These bitches can't handle it. Anyway, thanks for listening. Peace.